What is going on YouTube? My name is Sean and I'm bringing you count 'em, 5 dividend ETF stocks that are going to pay you every single month. Let's get into it. Alright, starting us off, we're going to come in with a 7.65% ETF. It is a nationwide risk management income ETF. This one has companies, big blue chip companies like Apple, Tesla, Verizon, Facebook, Alphabet. That's Google's parent company. A bunch of great stuff. It's gonna keep performing. I'll put on the screen here the graphs of all of them too, so you can check out what they've been doing in the last couple months to see if they're good investments for you. I mean, I'm coming with this video to show you that they are good investments, because who doesn't like good investments, you know? And the ticker symbol for this stock is NUSI. So when you go ahead and look it up, just click on NUSI. You should be able to find it right on there. 7.65%. That's pretty solid in my opinion. Next up, we have DIV Global X Super Dividend US ETF, coming in at a whopping 8.56%. This one also has a bunch of big companies in it. We have companies like Kraft Heinz, companies like Verizon, big companies like that. It has a lot of smaller ones too, not as many big ones as NUSI, but DIV is still solid, coming in at 8.56%. And that might change day to day. And also, depending on where you look it up, the numbers might change. I know Robinhood, for example, they don't really have accurate numbers on the dividend payments. Like there's this one I was going to include in this video, but I couldn't. I saw it had 26% dividends, and that's like crazy unrealistic. That's going to get cut. You're probably going to lose money there, to be honest. But it was saying 26%, almost 27%. And I was like, this, no way, no way, no way, no way. So I did some further research. And that was based off like one payment they did that was just like a super big amount, like over $5 per share. So it turned out to be like, it just messed with the math. It was really misleading kind of. So be wary of that. If you see stuff, make sure you find the right price. Try to look at different sources for the dividend, just so you know exactly what you're getting into. Our third dividend here is called SDIV. It is a like sister ETF to the last one we just talked about, and this one has a lot of companies that really no one's even heard of before. I really haven't. First one is B&G Foods Incorporated, and another one is Zenith Bank PLC. I've never heard of either of those. They're probably not those big companies, but it pays out a whopping 9.01% dividend every single month. I mean, that's not every month. I think 9 is divided by 12, and you get a 12th of that 9% every month. I think that's how it works out. Now, if you actually look up this ETF, the top 10 of them companies don't really pay out more than 3% in their dividends, but and that counts for about 17% of the whole weight of the entire fund. Those 10 companies. The rest of the entire fund is smaller proportions of higher yielding dividend stocks. Coming up for number 4, the next one, ticker symbol KBWB. Invesco KBW High Dividend Yield Financial ETF. This one's coming in at a soaring 10.18%. Very, very high, very respectable. You really can't go wrong with any of these, to be honest. This one is also made up of lesser known companies, so you're probably not really going to know a whole lot of companies in them. But lesser known companies are good. There's a lot of room for growth with those companies. A lot of room for failure too, but more room for growth though, you know. And the last stock we're talking about, the last ETF we're talking about, is going to be a REIT. Now, REITs routinely, year after year, outperform the stock market by a few percentage points. I think the S&P 500 usually gets around like 11-12% every year on average, and REITs get about 13 to 15% every year on average. If you look up on the internet, you know, what's better, real estate or stocks, you know, REITs are right in the middle of both of those. They're real estate stocks, essentially. A lot of experts believe that REITs are generally safer than stocks too, which is also a good thing to know when investing. And the cool thing about REITs that makes them pay out so much is because legally they're obligated to pay out 90% of all of their profits to the dividend shareholders. And another key thing that makes REITs, especially this REIT here that I have, better than the rest of the stocks on this list is because they're really recession proof. Out of all the times that the economy has gone through its ups and downs, the downs have not been as bad and the ups have been better than the stock market. And so the really big thing about REITs is that it's investing in real estate without with still having that liquidity that you would normally have with regular stocks. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking around. If you like this video, please hit that like button, smash the shit out of it. And if you enjoyed this video too, please subscribe and comment down below what you think about the companies and the stocks and the ETFs I put down in this list here. I'll put a list of all of the ETFs I put down in the description of the video below so you can check them out for yourself. And that will do it for this one, guys. Thank you for sticking around and have a good one.